Hello and welcome to A Very Disney Duck.
I like that one better.
Extra Ducking. That was Lee's title.
Bonus.
Well,
duck.
that's the
Bonus duck.
that's the title of the folder.
Yeah, that's the header.
Any more duck specials we do?
duck special. That should be it. That sounds like a Chinese dish.
Duck special coming at you.
Crispy duck.
Crispy special duck.
This is a Disney duck though.
This crispy Donald Duck.
Wow.
And plum sauce.
Oh god. You've inadvertently murdered Donald Duck there. Or on purpose, you sick bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we explain what we're doing here?
Yeah, okay, Disney ducking. We decided that we would just chuck an extra short pod out. We're going to talk about each of our favourite Disney films briefly, list them. Each of us
top fives.
Top five.
Top
Yeah,
fives.
we're going to
Top
list them.
fives.
Top five.
List it from 5 down to 1.
Oh god, that's hard.
It's a weird one for me because I don't know, I'm not much of a Disney guy, but we went through the list and I don't know, it's more than I thought I'd seen.
Yeah, there was.
There was.
For you. Because you didn't realise there were Disney's.
Yeah, a lot of them.
What? Really?
Yeah, some of
films,
these.
like, Basil the Great Mouse Detective or something?
Yeah, that's one. I didn't realise that was a Disney film.
Oh man.
That was probably the main one, really. But anyway, I don't want to go...
I digress.
Teasers.
Yeah,
Spoilers for my list.
Are we doing this? Are we going
so
around
5,
everyone?
we'll go 5, 5, 5,
Oh,
5,
man.
5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Really?
Yeah.
This is going to be hard.
I reckon we should go 5, 5, 5.
Yeah, and then go 4, 4,
No,
4.
all of us each.
No,
What if we... Okay, alright.
it makes sense to do this.
I don't want to argue about this in front of the audience.
If all of my ones I talk about, of all the ones Matt has, we've already talked about them.
Okay,
So let's
alright.
go around.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Go-
So we'll cut all that out.
No, keep it in.
Ah,
Oh well.
It explains it
Padding.
to the
Yeah.
Padding.
to listeners.
It's meant to
Okay,
be-
so number 5.
It's meant to be quick, this.
Yeah, well,
Bonus duck.
my number 5 is The Aristocats from 1970.
Right.
Have you seen The Aristocats?
No.
It's basically...
Oh, every one of these is going to make me go, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
So,
going to get a lot
the
of...
story is, like, there's this posh cat who's owned by, like, a lady. It's in Paris.
Top Cat.
She's called Lady.
She's called... Is she called Lady? Or...
She's called Lady, isn't she? Oh no, that's Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, she's called... I should have written it down. I wrote everyone else's name down. But she's the white cat.
I'll be able to pay.
Penelope.
Anyway,
I can't remember now.
there's a white cat. She's like... Duchess, she's called.
Duchess! That's it.
And she's got 3 kittens. Berlioz, Toulouse and Marie. And she's owned by a rich woman. And who leaves all her money to her cats, doesn't she? And the
Right,
butler
interesting.
overhears it. And he says... And he's the next beneficiary after the cats.
Why?
Because he's the only person
Because she has no
left.
family,
She has no
right? She has
family.
no family or anything. So it's the cats and then him. So he's like, well,
That's quite
if
funny.
I get rid of the cats, I'll be the next beneficiary. So he hides them off in the countryside and leaves them in the basket and chucks them in the river.
Classic.
Something like that.
Bag of cats, chucks them in the river.
Classic Disney being evil and
yeah.
disgusting.
And so they get left out in the countryside and they get met by this, like, Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat.
right,
He's
okay.
basically, he's
alley
Baloo
cat.
the bear.
Yeah, it's the
Alright.
same guy.
But like, why do you like it? Why is this?
It's
your
got
number
really good
5,
songs.
so-
Oh, the songs
It's got like really
awesome.
good like jazz song. Like everybody wants to be
Yeah.
a cat.
Well, the bit you just said that, you know, when he takes
the-
the cats and he's
Mm.
like trying to get rid of them,
Oh, into the back of the lorry.
and there's like these like dogs who are just in this like yard and overhear them, and it's got that great sort of like jazzy mystery music where it's like dun, bum, bum, bum,
Yeah, it's really really good. Well, it's going to be a theme. I might
It's
as well,
awesome. I love it.
I might as well
It's
mention what they called the guys who did the music for this and some of my other ones were the Sherman Brothers.
Oh, I did most.
They did loads of Disney throughout like the ages, and this is like a really good soundtrack. It's really funny. It's got good fun characters. The little kittens are really cute.
It sounds fun.
You've got Berlioz, Toulouse, and Marie, and the boys are really like boisterous, and Marie wants to be like a princess. And
Yeah.
We've got a cat
we've got
here.
a cat
Been
in here.
invaded by
He's a bit like
Thomas
O'Malley.
O'Malley. Yeah, he is.
And then there's all the
Sharp in
jazz
his claws.
cats who live in this house and do that song. It's just really good fun.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Yeah.
Yeah, what's really
You've probably seen
How
it
does
on
it
like
go?
one of those adverts.
Everybody wants to be a cat now.
You're not far off.
Everybody,
Really?
Yeah.
everybody
Okay.
wants to be a cat.
Cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Right,
Yeah.
Matt, 5.
So,
Right.
yeah.
It's a tie for me.
Right,
So,
okay.
originally, I wasn't sure of the format. So I'd put my 5, and I found it really hard to number them.
Because you've
So-
seen every Disney film.
Probably, pretty much.
I wanna-
Even the obscure ones.
I want to say it's weird, but I guess it's not, is it?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've all been kids,
Well,
haven't we?
Disney.
I spent a lot of time at my nana and granddad as a child, so I
Aw.
remember I used to, when I knew I was there in school holidays for a full day, I'd work out how long films were on videos, from the runtime on the back, and I'd plan how many movies I need to take with me for the day. And I used to have just fucking tons of films, and I just take them and just sit there and watch films all day.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino story.
Does, doesn't it? So I had not ordered them, but luckily I'd wrote out. I did find it hard, so I've put them in orders that I've probably seen them all in, like number
Okay.
of times. So that's going to be my order
Yeah, fair enough.
because these are my
Interesting.
5 favourite. Well, technically 6 because I couldn't pick between 2. So my number 5 is either The Little Mermaid or The Lion King.
Wow, right, okay. Right. I didn't expect that.
See, I'd have thought
Yeah.
with you, The Lion King would be like higher than that because like that would have been when you was a kid. Lion King
I
would have come
think
out.
I was about 6 or 7 when it came out.
I was
Nah.
like 12 or 13 or something.
When did it come out? Was it like 96?
More than that, like
95.
93, 94.
Oh god, I'd have been
You're
really
asking
young
me.
then.
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
Yeah, I found it really hard because Little Mermaid's the first one I ever had on video, and some kid
Right.
borrowed it and defaced it with a black biro pen, the bastard.
That's evil.
Yeah,
Right.
one of my mum's friends from work, I think.
An adult did it.
No, like one of their children.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That would be even worse,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's
And then The
sick.
Lion King's the first one. I think I saw at the pictures.
I've seen both of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen
that's
both.
good then. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Well, the reason I like both of them really is the songs mainly.
Yeah?
To be honest, most of my Disney ones because I like the songs.
Yeah, well, that's part of the it, isn't it?
They're quite different, aren't they? In a way.
I like the animation style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said that for
The
every film.
1990s Disney. Well, yeah, that is why you pick some of them, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like,
I guess
The
I'm more
Lion King,
90s.
it was really like
Really-
when they started to like really clean it up, and it's like getting on towards the digital.
and you've got some digital stuff with the Stampede.
There is digital
Yeah.
stuff in it, isn't there?
There isn't
But-
really that I noticed much in Little Mermaid, but like, I think we've like maybe Beauty and the Beast, which was
I think Beauty and the Beast
in
was the first
between-
one.
was like just after Little Mermaid and just before.
Right.
I think Beauty and the Beast was the first one. This is sad. This is where my Disney knowledge comes out. There's a scene where they're dancing in a ballroom on that, and the camera like pans around them.
It's
I've seen
total
that one.
Computer graphics.
Oh, that's computer graphics
Yeah.
apart from the characters.
Everyone was like,
Still looks quite good.
"Whoa, man!"
This is the future.
Yeah. Well, it was
Pixar.
in a way. Yeah. Was that
ILM,
was that
wasn't it?
Disney Pixar at that point
No,
in
that was
time?
Disney,
did,
no.
did the people that were in the Pixar studio
I
have
don't
any?
think so. I don't know.
It was
I
ILM,
don't
which
know.
part
We've done
of it
some
was
of it.
Pixar, but yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's your. Which one are you going to settle
That's
on?
number 5 and 6.
Five.
2 5s for Matt.
Pick a
I
five.
love both of them.
Pick a 5 and honourable mention. Come on, we've got rules.
Oh man, this is hard. See,
Just pick one.
Which is better out of them two?
5. The Little Mermaid.
Oh,
The
right.
first one I had.
Okay. Cool. Right. So we could spend hours and hours, but we're going to go.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rush me, or I will.
Yeah, I'm on it. I've recognised the need. For me, my number 5 was The Sword and the Stone.
Oh,
wow.
see, that's one
This
of
is
my,
going to be a really quick podcast.
that was known as one of my honourable mentions.
Aristocats was one of mine, and this is one of mine.
Right.
So.
Blow Me to Bermuda.
Yeah.
That sticks out in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
mind.
What-
it made me
what are
laugh
the
a
bits
lot.
in it?
Yeah.
What he
The-
says.
the
"Blow
best-
me to Bermuda."
Wizard.
The best bit in it for
No.
me
It was a wizard duel.
is do you know when he's like packing all of his shit into his bag?
Oh yeah.
And he's like singing
Look
yeah,
at this bucket, this double-
yeah, and everything's
Yeah.
like bouncing along, and
And is that like-
Archimedes, the owl's getting really
Yeah,
pissed
yeah.
off because everything's banging.
And is that
into
like
him.
little bossy sugar bowl?
really?
Isn't it?
Yeah, he's like batting everyone up because of
That's good. You got
Picking up
the
the roll.
wizard's duel they have, don't they? Where they all turn into
like crocodiles and birds.
yeah, and a
dragons
virus,
and
isn't it?
shit.
And dragons and
I don't remember that.
and then the bit with the squirrel, where they
Where
turn into squirrels, and the girl
Yeah.
squirrel falls in love with King Arthur when he's
yeah.
a squirrel, and then he turns back into a human, and she's like, "Pretty squeaky! Oh my god, you put my heart squeak!"
Yeah,
Like that.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
but you don't get
it's
it.
heartbreaking.
And then
Sounds-
yeah,
I need
and
to
then the bit
rewatch.
where where there were fish, where the fish is.
Yeah.
I remember that.
To and fro,
Ooh.
in and out. That's what makes
God,
the
you
world
two
go
really remember
round.
so much about these. I guess some of my list is dictated by how well I remember them.
Yeah.
Right,
This
and if
is-
that's the case,
Yeah.
you didn't remember that either, so...
No, I did. I remember the Blame Me to Bermuda bit.
Oh,
It made
right,
me laugh.
yeah.
I remember how it made me
I'm
feel.
gonna read. I wrote like stuff about this. I can't remember what it was now. This was my number 4. So
Oh, that's
what
good.
did I get? What did I write? Yada 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 yada.
All right. Is that
Oh right, I just wrote. I really like. Is it his dad and stepbrother in it?
His
Or his
uncle.
Uncle, that's it. Yeah.
And his, they call him Wart.
They call him Wart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they're really sort of horrible to him.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're making like his cousin.
He's like he's
supposed
a
to
knight,
be a
isn't
knight.
he?
He's
And
like
he's his
trained to be a
squire.
knight, and he's his squire. And they're really awful to him, make him do all this shit and that. And then at the end, they're like, "Oh shit, he's a king."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, my king."
It's disgusting
Yeah.
that you're telling me about it. It's supposed to be my list, and I don't remember any of it.
What? It's basically the story of King Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one that I wrote down as a mention.
Right, that's my number 5.
Okay, so
I'm
my
sorry.
number 4
I just apologise for myself for this whole
It's all right,
it's
podcast.
all right.
Full debacle.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
is Robin Hood,
Shit.
1973.
My list's getting massacred here.
Yeah, so's mine. You just stole my number 2.
Ah,
My number 1. My number 1 film.
oh, bad.
That's okay.
But yeah, so we can all talk about it. I mean, like, again, it's one of those with really good songs.
It's one of the ones I've seen the
Roger
most.
Miller. Yeah, it's the one I've seen the most.
And it's
Right.
Phil Harris again as Little John, who was Thomas O'Malley.
He's basically Baloo.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Yes.
exactly the same, but with,
But he's
with a
brown.
green top on.
And the same sort of characters also appear in
Carl the Snakes is in it
Bedknobs,
as well, isn't he?
Bedknobs
Yeah.
and Broomsticks.
Yeah, they reused them, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
The snake from Jungle Book is
Khan.
Car, and he's the whatever he's called in this, and he's like
Car.
Prince John's
Khan.
little like advisor, isn't he?
Yes, that's right.
Keeps strangling him and stuff.
I can't
Yeah.
know what he's called. But
I
he's
love all the
got a
voices
really-
and the characters. They're really vibrant characters.
He does this a similar eyes thing as well as
Yeah,
Khan
totally
does.
is.
The trippy hypnotising like bit.
I mean,
yeah.
scenes in that stick out to me is the bit when there's the bit in the castle where they're robbing them and nicking all the gold on the pulley system.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool.
I love how much of a buffoon the king is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Prince John.
Sucking his thumb all the time.
Yeah. And the bit, yeah. And the bit with the archery contest, and Robin Hood's dressed like a
stork.
Yeah.
He's got like some big massive beak thing and he's on little stilts.
Oh god, that bit's
And then
really
it all
good.
just kicks off and everyone's just legging it round.
Did that bit make you think of It's
Robin
too
Hood.
orangey for crows?
Oh god, not really. That's more Dumbo, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. It is.
Mrs.
But
Dumbo.
that kind of art style that's in it. I like that
Yeah.
really old sort of like. Real
Yeah, it's really
hand
good.
painted.
Well, it's like the animal-y ones as well, isn't it? They have
Mm.
sort of
It's,
animal ones
Animal-
and ones where look like people.
Yes.
Disney, don't they?
well, there's all this Bambi that's like animals.
Yeah. And
And
there's like,
Dumbo, where it's like they're more like animals in that. And Jungle Book, where they're like animals.
What's
and
it
this
called?
they're like
Anthropomorphic.
That's it.
Yeah,
Anthropomorphic.
anthropomorphic.
So yeah, I mean, you guys must have stuff to say about it. Soon, both of you.
the biggest one for me is the songs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
songs.
Awesome.
Oh, that's really good,
Yeah.
isn't it? Catchy as
Yeah.
hell.
And,
Yeah, it gets stuck
Robin
in
Hood.
my head for ages.
I mean,
Robin
like,
Hood
it makes
and
me
Little
laugh
John.
a lot. It just makes me laugh so much.
Yeah.
Oodalali. Have such a good time.
Oodalali.
I mean, you know my problem with Disney films, don't you? Why maybe like I feel a bit weird about them. I find them like too happy. Yeah.
On this one, there's a bit where they go to the church. Everyone's being taxed to death.
Yeah.
No one can afford
Little
it.
baby rabbits.
Yeah, they're all like, it's his birthday, and they're shaking
Oh,
money
please,
out of his
sir.
cast and everything.
Yeah.
Robin.
Robin,
Yeah,
bastard.
and like, isn't like Friar Tuck's voice the same voice as like Piglet or someone?
Oh yeah.
It might be. It sounds
I'm pretty sure it
similar.
is.
So it's nothing
No,
like that.
That was
No,
just
it's-
creepy. It's
yeah,
your
it
weird
was.
voice. Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah. So Matt, your number 4.
was Sword in the Stone, so
Right.
you can skip me.
Right, my number 4 is Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
My list's done. That's it. My list is gone.
It's like it's turned to Disney battleships.
Yeah.
Suck my Disney.
You sucked my basil.
Well, you got your 5 and your 6.
You said
together.
sunk or sucked.
You sucked my basil.
You sucked my battleship.
So yeah, Carl, what have you got to say about this one?
I love the story.
It's like a test for Carl. It's like, so what did you like about that film that you can't remember?
Matt'll know more about it, but you said it.
I just watched it a lot when I was a kid, and I just loved the way it made me feel. Like that's mainly what I remember with these things. It made me feel like excited and drawn into the story. And you go on this adventure. You really are on the adventure with them, whatever that adventure is. I remember the clock. Isn't there the big clock tower?
Yeah, there's a big bit with it.
There's that scary bat. With a peg leg.
Yeah. What's he called?
I can't remember.
It's like Widget or something like that.
Midget.
And there's like
Moriarty.
He's not called Moriarty though, is he?
That's Rattigan.
Yeah, I remember that.
Vincent Price is his voice.
Oh
really?
wow.
Yeah. That's why he's got a really good voice.
Yeah, that's it. I remember the voices.
Yeah. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Yeah, he's Basil's Sherlock Holmes, and then there's his Watson guy.
I need to buy this film.
Watson.
Is he called Watson in this?
I think.
What?
I can't remember now.
What's it?
Who knows what he's called?
I can't remember.
Right.
But yeah, so I saw that. Well, still more to say, I guess. I saw that the pictures back in the day.
A lot of these would
video
be
for me again. Yeah.
video for you.
Yeah. I think this is one of the big reasons why I always wanted a Basset Hound as well.
Oh really?
That's why we've got a beagle now. Because
Oh.
of dog in that.
How is he? How is he? Is he alright?
I think so. He's been looked after by neighbours and family and all sorts. Why my mum and dad are on holiday.
Because he was recently poorly, wasn't he?
Yeah. Poor thing.
And he's on the road, like
He's on the mend. Well, I think he's over it now. He's not
right?
out of the woods though.
Right.
Oh,
that's that classic.
Yeah.
Dogs like it in the
I
woods.
know. I'd like to know how.
So
he's
yeah,
doing.
so is it my number 3?
Yes.
Like Sleeping Beauty,
Right. Okay, that's fine.
1959. Is that a clean one? No one that's picked
Yeah.
that. That's cool. Have you seen it?
Bits of it, quite a lot of bits of it,
I've seen it. Yeah.
because of the animation style.
It's awesome. It's like probably out of all Disney's probably one I think is the best looking ones. It's really good.
I remember the witch.
Yeah, Maleficent.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
She's really good. She's like the best Disney baddie for me. Like she's a witch. She turns into that massive dragon, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And she makes all the thorns come out.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
goes
the
on
mus-
like green and black.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And she steals the baby child.
She puts
No,
a curse on
the
the
little
child.
coloured nurses take the baby to look after it.
Mm.
And then she goes up to be 16.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's that thing in the woods where they're making all the dress with magic. They got to take her away and not use magic.
It's really funny because
They
they
go
try
to
to
the
make a
woods.
cake, don't they?
Yeah.
Like you were just saying.
And it's like blue, no green or whatever. That's Monty Python, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pink and blue. Then you got all the music from Tchaikovsky's ballet.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it looks amazing. I bought it on Blu-ray. It's one of the ones I've got on Blu-ray.
They look good, don't they, on Blu-ray?
They
So
look
cleaned them all up and
beautiful,
everything.
I mean my next 3 I've got them on Blu-ray. So this one and the 2 after it.
I've only seen these on Sky HD.
Oh, so it's still look nice.
The same ones.
They look really good, but I know for a fact that Blu-ray always looks better than Sky HD.
So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to add. It's best baddie. I suppose I should mention that film, Maleficent, the film with Angelina Jolie.
Right, that's our 10-minute timer,
Right.
guys.
Well, that's like a really bad. Is it? Right.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I'll just say that other film that they made about Maleficent, and they tried to, this is the real story. I felt like kind of shit all over the first movie.
I remember you said you hated it.
I hated it. I mean, I saw it on an aeroplane, so that doesn't help.
That didn't help.
But yeah, I didn't think much to
I'd
it.
have thought it would help being above the clouds, sort of a bit Disney.
But it's a little tiny screen. It's not the same. So yeah, Sleeping Beauty.
Right, what are we up to? Downs, go.
3. So my 3 was Basil the Great Mouse Detective. So Carl, what's your 3?
Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah, that's one I remember really, really well.
Yeah.
Little went to a friend's house. They had all the
About
Disney
them
stuff.
Mice that rob a train.
No.
Kill a tramp.
This one's about the dogs that eat the pasta.
Eat spaghetti and pasta.
Yeah,
and
that's
spaghetti.
the only. That's the film. Just that bit.
Yeah, they fall in love.
It's a kind of
Forbidden love.
Romeo and
Romeo,
Juliet,
yeah.
isn't it?
Definitely, but with dogs and pasta. Right.
No, there's more stuff to say about that. That's the one with the we are Siamese, if you please.
Oh, I remember that.
I think that's them cats, 2 Siamese cats,
Yeah.
and they're like dickheads.
So
That's
I
in
always
that film.
thought that was in Aristocats. I
Yeah.
used to be convinced that was.
Well, there's
Aristocats.
that you could be in. You could be in the 101 Dalmatians, but it's not. Right, so that was your number 3.
Yeah, how does that one end? Oh,
I don't know.
They both get killed.
God, roadkill.
If it's Romeo and Juliet.
So what if
yeah.
it's bloody Disney and they do make you love
Both eat
things?
poison meatballs and die.
Right, so what are we
So
up
number
to?
two, my number two.
Poison meatballs to kill the dogs. No, the guy comes out and goes, hey, hello my little friend, have some pasta.
Eat my balls.
He does, doesn't he?
You just
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, he loves the dogs.
Right.
Them.
Number two
Just
for me.
one cornetto.
Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
No, you've all seen Mary Poppins. haven't you?
Aye.
Yes.
So yeah, 1964. It was again. It's music by the what they called brothers Sherman.
Are you going to
twins.
say Gershwin
Oh,
brothers?
the
Gershwin.
twins or brothers, the Sherman brothers.
Right.
So it's got really awesome soundtrack. It's one of the best Disney's for like songs. You know, Let's Go Fly a Kite,
Let's all fly a kite.
Yeah,
Something
something
like
like
that.
Chim Chimney,
Chim
Spoonful of
Chimney,
Sugar, Feed the
Spoonful of Sugar.
Birds, that
Penguins.
penguin bit, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
A made up word.
The song that the bankman sings.
The black-
British bank.
The
is
blackbird that
born
comes
with
out.
precision
Oh, yeah.
onto her finger
Yeah.
when she's.
But
Oh,
there's
the
that,
sugar.
there's that bird that
There's
like pops
animatronic.
out. Yeah, it's got
It's really cool.
animatronic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got Julie Andrews in it, and she's like really hot in it.
Right, yeah, I guess that's okay, isn't it? I mean, we probably all thought that at one point in our lives.
Yeah, it's just like it's like Bayonetta, isn't it? I mean, going on to the.
Wow.
No,
Holy
but you
shit.
know,
What kind
no,
of
we-
fucking weird tenuous
She's-
link? What's that tenuous link?
She's got the voice of Mary Poppins, hasn't she? This computer.
Yeah,
game
okay, there
character.
is an element of Mary Poppins in that.
Yeah.
Weird.
But it doesn't go both ways, does it?
No. But they're
Mary
riffing on
Poppins,
that
yeah.
kind of like, you know, that kind of
Hacking up children and...
yeah. No.
She's got
That's
a mad
weird
bag.
tangent. Anyway, yeah, she's got that mad bag. She's got a Dick Van Dyke's in it with his Cockney accent.
That's really funny in its
Yeah.
own right.
You've got David Tomlinson as Mr. Banks, you know, and everyone's like, the story is, you know, about Mr. Banks, really.
It's about the German invasion, isn't it? And they have to
Oh.
run away.
It's about, like,
Hide on
she
Hills.
goes to, like, save Mr. Banks, doesn't she?
Hang on, wait a minute. That's live action.
What is?
Mary Poppins.
Yeah?
Thought we were doing animated only.
I thought
No.
that, but he just said it, so...
No,
I
I just
don't
said
know.
anything that's Disney.
Oh, hey.
I remember you saying
You've
something about
moved the
just
goalposts.
cars.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I even mentioned these films to you when I read
Yeah, I
them
just
out
didn't
to
want
you.
to pick them, but Matt didn't know.
Would you have picked it?
No.
Well, it doesn't matter then, does it? You can have bed and broomsticks. So yeah, I mean, you've all seen Mary Poppins. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's good.
It's got like loads of good songs,
Right, Matt.
really good fun.
Robin Hood, next.
Robin Hood.
Is that your number two?
Yeah, that was your number one. Everyone else, actually,
Actually,
Number
Alicia.
number
This
one.
is going to be the one that ruins you guys.
This is our
The
number
Jungle
one.
Book.
No, I've told you all mine are done.
Oh, yours are done.
Oh,
The
I
Jungle
was out on
Book.
round
It's
two.
not mine.
Oh well, Jungle Book again.
I've won.
Music by the Sherman
Yeah,
Brothers.
Jungle Book's brilliant.
Phil Harris again is the voice of Baloo. It's got awesome songs. It's got King Louie. It's got Shere Khan's a really good baddie.
Really
like,
good.
Baloo the bear and Mowgli, their relationship's really cool.
It's just like pure Disney. It's dripping in like
I had the
Disney
When was it released?
1967. I had the
Disney dripping.
7-inch vinyl of Bare Necessities when I was a kid. I had that, and it had the Trust in Me song. No trust in me. That's
Yeah.
what the snake sings.
That's a cool bit of vinyl to have.
Yeah.
Do you still have
It's
it?
probably at my mum and dad's. Yeah.
Crazy.
Frame it or
I've
whatever.
got a McDonald's toy of the lion. Dog.
Have you?
Not dog. Lion. What's he called?
The
Tiger?
lion.
Tiger, Shere Khan.
Shere Khan. Yeah.
The dog.
Dog. Lion.
The
cat.
very wild dog
There's,
tiger.
He used to scare me.
There's that bit
Jump.
with the Beatles. It's not the Beatles, but the vultures that like have mop tops and meant to be like the Beatles.
Yeah.
What do you want
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jungle Book, my number one.
Really good choice. What was your number one, Matt?
Oh no, it was Robin Hood. Aristocats was my number two.
But
Oh,
we
but
had
I've
that
already had
right.
that.
Oh no, I've totally fucked this up.
Oh God. We just. What have you
Lion
done?
King and Little Mermaid was fifth. Sword in
Yeah.
the Stone was four. Aristocats was three.
Yeah.
Basil was two.
Yeah.
Robin Hood was one.
Right.
Because I
Okay.
wrote them down in the wrong order.
We'll put these all online as well. I think.
Yeah.
The whole
We'll,
film.
we'll do our lists. Yeah.
Oh, like the list.
I had the best list. Let's admit. it.
I don't know. I think they're all good. I think both of yours will probably be better than
Animated
mine.
Features.
Yeah.
Someone changed the rules.
Yeah, within the rules that originally applied. I'm sure that was a thing.
What's your top one then?
Dum dum dum. Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
How
nice.
can it not be? It's trippy as hell.
Yeah, that's Tim Burton film.
No, ban, leave, run away. Not that. Run away. Alice in Wonderland, the animated thing. It's got so many like. I mean, come on, to like represent. Come
It's
on.
got so many memorable scenes,
No,
hasn't
but,
it?
No, but like to represent visually that story is
Yeah.
like such a challenge. But obviously, animation's like a perfect medium. They do it really well. I love all the colours, like the characters again, and just the acting that's in it and the way that it was put together. I don't know, it's just something. It just seems really sort of even outside of the Disney remit. Like, it just seems like a very awesome
Remit.
film. Remit, thank you.
Remit, same thing.
Yeah, vice versa.
Yeah.
Did you not like my number one?
It's alright. I would never have considered it for my top 5.
Why?
That was like one that
Well,
I was
obviously,
thinking about.
okay.
Was like, no, I've seen it only twice or something. I mean, a lot of my list is the ones you watch the most, really, and that mean the most to you.
To you.
To you.
To you.
I've seen, to me, Alice in Wonderland would be more than any of the others.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
That's one I've only seen a few times.
Yeah, I've seen it like twice.
Oh, it's so good. The cards.
I mean, did anyone have any films that nearly got in but they didn't?
Oh,
get in?
yeah.
Plenty.
Switch my list off there. 101 Dalmatians, Aladdin, Jungle Book, Peter Pan.
Yeah, Peter Pan. I've
Pinocchio.
only seen that once. Yeah, Pinocchio's
Pinocchio.
on mine.
Yeah.
Big Hero 6 I put actually in my honourable mentions.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that
I think-
Disney or Pixar?
That's Disney.
Oh.
So it's like the same team that did Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
You said,
And
did we
probably
mention
bought-
Aladdin?
Yeah.
That just did.
Right, yeah, Mulan.
Oh, Milan, yeah. That was a
Milan.
good one.
Mulan.
Mulan.
Yeah,
Mulan.
Pinocchio's really good. I love the
Mulan.
paintiness of that.
The trouble with Pinocchio is it scares me.
Well, that's kind of what's cool about it.
Dumbo scares me.
Oh, Dumbo's
Pink
versus.
Elephant.
Yeah.
I mean, shall we talk a bit about other Disney films? Like Dumbo's funny. The Pink Elephant scene
Dumbo.
is awesome. We've got the racist crows, like these crows that are total like stereotypical black guys.
The Donkey Boys that yeah, they get turned. The boys that get turned into.
Oh, and Pinocchio.
They go to
Pinocchio.
Rough House Island or something.
Something like that, and they smoke
Rough
fags.
House.
They're smoking cigars
Yeah.
and drinking whiskey.
Yeah, it's really
Out
weird,
playing
isn't it?
pool.
It's
And
terrifying.
just- yeah, it's like turning into a donkey.
Yeah.
What year is that?
Pinocchio was like 1940 or
Yeah, I
something.
feel like
It
the
was
year
one
is
of the really
super
early
relevant.
ones.
Yeah, for that anyway.
When you're saying about racist ones, have you seen Song of the South?
I have.
I've heard of it. I haven't.
It's all
seen
like
it.
set on a plantation, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Uncle Remus is it?
Uncle
He tells
Remus.
the stories of
Yeah.
Brer Rabbit. The
Brer
story
Rabbit,
bits are really
the story,
cool.
yeah, they are really good.
It's just like the life. Like he's like the head slave, basically, isn't he?
Yeah. I remember watching that as a kid, and obviously your like washes over your head, and you don't pick up on it at all.
Luckily,
But then, like, I've never seen it since because I don't think you can get it anymore.
I'd imagine it
Yeah.
was just sort of destroyed and like never to be spoken of
Like,
in
isn't
true.
it- there's a bit in Fantasia that's cut out as well, isn't there? Because it's supposed to be quite racist.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
I wonder if
a
that's the
little
one
black
I've got.
guy that gets shunned.
Oh, no, I've never seen that.
Yeah, well, it's cut out.
Where
that's
can
why.
you see it?
It's on YouTube, I think.
Nazi.com. I don't know if that's a real website. If it is, we're not supporting it.
That was Disney.com.
Yeah.
My first ever shout out.
Yeah. Oh, God. None of us or the show is affiliated with any kind of Nazi. Any
Yeah, I
of
don't
them.
think we need to
All
say that.
Anyway,
Right. I think that covers it.
Yeah?
It's
that
good.
was just a quick rundown.
It was just a quick one, but part of me feels like Disney is something that we're gonna have to go back into.
Eventually.
Yeah, I think there's too much to be said if we'd like go
Well,
about the
deep
whole
into-
of Disney.
Deep into Disney.
Deep
I mean, Disney is an
into
interesting
Dis-
company, aren't
Space
they?
Mountain.
Like the kind of the being like working for Disney at Disney World is a kind of a weird thing.
Oh, we can't go into that. That's something completely
Yeah.
weirdly different.
Tangent.
If you want to check out some other things, we also did a ducking review show on one of the latest Disney films. Oh, what is it?
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did
I
see.
didn't
We
know
did
what you were on
talk
about.
about
Right?
Super Frontierland, I was going to call it.
And then obviously, like Disney, I mean, as a studio, what they all do now, like they own Star Wars, they own Marvel.
Ghibli.
They don't own Ghibli.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They're going to
Look
replace...
it up.
Really?
Look it up.
They don't.
Look it up.
They just distribute the stuff, I think, in America. They don't.
Matt's
Pretty
doing
sure
his like I know it face.
I'm certain they own them.
Nah.
It's on the Wikipedia list for all of the films. All the Ghibli ones are on there.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't own them like... They don't own them.
I don't know if they own them in
They just
perpetuity,
distribute them
Right,
in
so
America.
you can check out...
Because if I buy like...
This is a bone of
If I
contention, isn't it?
watch one of my Ghibli DVDs, there's
Yeah.
no Disney logo on it, and if
Yeah,
they owned them,
I've only
they would
bought
be-
them recently.
Yeah,
Like in the last few years.
I bought like a film that came out a year ago. No Disney.
Right, if you want to check out some other bits and bobs of us talking about Disney, go to Duck in Review Show episode 5. It's just me and you now, Clooney, where we take a look at Tomorrowland.
The best name ever.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah. Obviously, you can do that at the duckandreviewshow.com. Are we done, guys?
Yeah, we are done.
Thanks for listening. Whack, whack. Bye-bye.
Bye.